Well, it's raining, drizzling. Got an hour and a quarter to get out of here and clean. So, I really needed to sleep in. I was up late, up several times. So, I'm putting you away now, and from now on it's the Gopro. Anyway. Alright, goodbye camping. You can see, but there's still snow higher up, and a lot of snow on the mountains. I mean, I went to Ireland in August, or late July, August, so it was a bit later, but I mean, these mountains are much bigger. This is the real fjord landscape, and the most extreme mountains Norway has to offer, the steepest anyway. Trollveggen Cliff and Trollstigen, and some other mountains there. Well, day 11. It's 10:15. I got 45 minutes. Just have to clean the kitchen table and clean one spoon and one coffee cup. I want 3 cups of coffee before I leave, and then I have to chill for 2 hours before the taxi comes. The weather isn't great. So he's got his waders. I'm not sure those are G3s. Maybe Tidewater. So I woke up finally. Anyway. End of the adventure. Well, now I have to kill 2 hours. Right. In the rain. I'm all set up. Anyway. It's pissing down. Biking in hot weather. An hour and 3/4 to kill. Jesus, I should have booked a taxi early. This is miserable. Anyway, hopeless. Silly me. All these shoes are useless. The toes are already wet. And they only take a couple of days to dry, so I think I need new shoes or I need to waterproof them. That's a bit of a disaster. Just going through the grass to the cabin a few times got them sopping wet. So that's not cool. There's someone going across the fields in this pouring rain. So, wet feet. That's brilliant. The rest of me is dry. Wet toes anyway. The rest of me is dry, and this weather sucks. I've got another hour and a half standing here. At least I'm not in the rain. An hour to go, and then an hour to wait at the train station. So, it's still raining. It's not pouring anymore. I really like that spot, the caravans, right by cabin number 4. So he's cleaned it, no complaints. I didn't empty the water bottle, I guess. The water cooker. Looks like the Swedes have left, or no, some of them are still there. He was out for a fly fishing session in the rain. I really need a new fly fishing jacket. This is not really waterproof anymore. You know, now the rain's coming down. I need need new shoes. It's really not waterproof at all. So setting up in the rain is really miserable. Anyway, my bags are dry. Just as well there's eaves here. I guess the kitchen is taken by this Nepalese, I think, or Filipino extended family cooking up a meal there. So I couldn't have had, there's about 4 people crowded in there, so I couldn't have had my bags in there. I could have put them under the steps, I guess. But then I would have been soaked standing out 2 hours in the rain. So apart from my toes, I'm dry. And it's really miserable, just as well I'm leaving. And then the stress of changing trains, that's going to be a major stress moment. So let's see how that goes. I'll fit my bag on the first train because I'm there early, I'm pretty sure. There's no way I'm fitting it in the overhead compartment, not this backpack. Won't fit. But there's, by the doors of each carriage, there's space where you can put a backpack or a suitcase. And then I think there's some space along the sides, some fold down seats, so you can put a bag. Probably, well, maybe not, it'll stick out too much. It's a major problem, it's stress plus getting, so it'll be very stressful, even bigger backpack going from Oslos to Bergen. Well, that's 2 weeks from now, 2.5 weeks from now. Probably leave on the 3rd or the 4th of August, or maybe the 1st of August. Leave midweek anyway. So that's going to be major stress getting my bag on there. That's not cool at all. I may have to leave stuff in Åndalsnes or mail it from Oslo to Bergen, because I just can't have a huge backpack. I have to be able to lift it up onto the overhead compartment, I think. That's major stress. So traveling by train these days is really stressful. It's not relaxing if you have a lot of luggage. That's a major problem, both for SJ, Svenska Järnbanan, and with V, or the old NSB. The old carriages were a lot better. Well, we get the odd downpour. Half an hour, moment of truth. Does the taxi come? I booked it 10 days ago, will she remember? Otherwise I've got a crisis. I may be stuck here another night. And then a very expensive train ticket tomorrow, if there's even tickets. I doubt it. On a Friday won't be able to get tickets. So, and then a hotel in Oslo, and then that'd be a nightmare. So I really have to make this train, both trains. That's really crucial. Anyway, I'm gonna pack you away. I'll give you a squiz at the beach. Oh, I'm still kicking in there. It's coming down. I have to strap my rod from my backpack. So. Keeps doing that. Alrighty. An hour and a quarter to wait, so I've got lots of time. Although I'll get on the train early, and only 3 other people, so it won't be a full train. So this is Romsdalen, this is the train station. Only one track, which is fine. I'm not sure where it stops, probably over there. Still stress getting my backpack on there. This is downtown Romsdalen, Åndalsnes. Sorry, Åndalsnes station. And that's the Tinder Center, the climbing center. And then there's a gondola, goes to the top of that peak. Probably charge you 1,000 kroner. On a bicycle. There's the fjord. I'm not going to go too far from my backpack, I don't think. There's some dodgy characters sleeping on the benches in the station, so I don't want to leave it too long. So anyway. So they all go to Dombås. There is another train that it's not clear I'd get to Oslo, or I'd get there at midnight. Well, it leaves 2 hours earlier, I'd get there at 10:30 at night. If it even connects, I'm not sure. So anyway, I made it. I have to make the train switch. I only got 7 minutes, and I have to somehow make a space for my backpack. That's a stress moment. Here I can get on the train 20 minutes early and fit my backpack in one of the lower storage areas. But that may not be the case at Dombås, so we'll see. Glad I put my rain pants on though, because it was really pouring. Anyway, okay. Oh, the gondola goes all the way up that really steep mountain. And serious, not for people with vertigo, I don't think. That's steeper than Ulriken. Wouldn't see anything today though, so it's all cloudy. And there's you can hike up. Looks very steep to hike up though, Jesus Christ, to get up to Rumpelstreken. So and I bought a souvenir, 167 kroner knit cap with Romsdalen on it. So I did get a souvenir. I could have bought another baseball cap, but I have so many of those. But a knit cap with Romsdalen is pretty cool. Nice souvenir from this trip. No fish as souvenir this time. Anyway, I'm going to bring my pags back out. I don't like the look of those two guys. They look almost like homeless people sleeping on the benches there. So that's not cool. So they get wet, but I've got my camera and everything in there, so that's not cool. They're probably not homeless people, but I think they're just travelers who zonked out, but I'm not leaving it there. So and it stopped raining, and I think it's not going to rain anymore. Not going to pour anyway, but there's I can put it under the eaves there. That should stay dry. I think I'll do that. World's smallest train. It's only 2 carriages. That's what I'm taking on the way back. That's why I'm stressed about fitting my backpack in there. So I don't know how I manage with the big, well, this is a big backpack, so I have to be there, I get on there early to fit it in, because I can't, there's no otherwise I won't fit it in. So traveling with a big suitcase, major stress. Anyway, there it is. It's the train that leaves at 2:30. So I board early to make sure my backpack gets in there. World's smallest train. There it is. It's tiny. Oh, 2 carriages. Anyway, I'm nice and early right outside my carriage, so I should be able to fit my backpack in. Plus a second.
So it's a TUS debit card. Because I called this number last time to get it. I guess so, yes.
Vänta, sätt oss.
Velkommen tilbake. Det var en. Ja, vær så god. Hei sann. Det var en. Ja.
So very tempted to cab it, but 700 or 800 kroners probably. So I'll take the T-bana to Majorstuen and see if I can find the stupid bus. There's this bus for Metro or bus for T-bana to my auntie's. This is where I started the trip. Well, Oslo, I still have to get to Oslo tomorrow. That's another adventure. It doesn't count. But anyway, that was relatively painless. It's very full, very little space for luggage, but that was to be expected. Esjød was not great. It wasn't terrible. All the conductors were Norwegian, so may as well have traveled with V. Well, the main thing is I got my bag on, and that was a major stress moment, and it worked out. So I'll put you away, and then I'll edit the trips when I get back to Oslo.